Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. So Python basic we are going to start. Okay. So today my target is, guys, I will cover the basic programs, basic means operators I will cover, and I will reach till if else statement. Okay. But before going to start the Python, we need to understand how the computer does work, guys. So if you're talking about the high level diagram, guys, how the computer does work, your computer architecture, if you're talking, how the computer does work, guys. First of all, what will happen? You are just going to take the make a diagram. First of all, guys, what you'll be doing, you'll be enter the something, right? Input. It will take the input. Suppose you are using the calci. Shall we call it the calci is also a computer? Calculator?
Yes.
Okay, just leave the calci. ATM machine. I believe everyone has withdrawn the money from the ATM machine, right?
Yeah, right.
Yes.
So if you are going to enter into the ATM machine, what is the first step that you need to do, guys? I'm just talking about the step number 1. What is the first step you'll be doing if you enter the into the ATM machine? Sorry?
Enter the password.
That means first you'll be enter your card, right? And you'll be enter your identity password. That means what is this? This is just you are just giving the input, right? You are going to enter your card, you are using the password, entering your password. So that means you are just providing the input to the computer to further process, to further operate the things, right? So step number 1 is that input. Then after that, once you are going to enter your card details, so that means what the computer is going to do, guys, it's going to hold in the variables or hold into the memory. So first step is input, then after that it's going to hold into the memory. Okay. And once it will be hold into the memory, then after that what it will do, guys? It will further process, right? On the data, which one is provided by you. You are the correct person or not, and whatever the amount you are going to withdraw, that amount does exist in your account or not. So that means it's going to process, right? So step number 1, the computer is taking the input. Step number 2, it's holding into the variable. Step number 3, it's going to perform the process, or you can call it operation. It's going to perform the operation on your provided data. Which one is the data you provided? On that data, it's holding into the variable. And then after that, on that variable, it's going to perform the operations, right? Everyone is getting the point?
Yes, yes.
Then after
Yes.
that, after further process it, it's going to give you the output. You are getting the point? That means you'll be get the output here. Okay, that is your computer architecture. Computer work like the same way. If any computer is there, the process is the same. That is basically the CPU. CPU is going to process the operation, and out using the output device, you'll be get the output. Output device, what can be the output device, guys? Can you just tell me the three output device?
One is
Anyone?
monitor.
Sorry?
One is monitor.
One is the monitor. That's fine. It's output device. Second one. If you need a hard copy, then printer is there.
Printer.
Printer is also the output device.
Yes.
So there is multiple output devices there. Then input device. What is the input device, guys?
Keyboard.
Keyboard. Mouse.
Great. We are just learning like the college student, right?
Yes.
Keyboard, a mouse, a scanner. So if you are going to insert your card in the ATM machine, guys, basically there is a scanner that is going to scan your card. Then after that, it asking for the identity. You are means that card who is going to insert, that is a valid person or not, right? Okay. So that is the information it's going to enter, right? So these are the input device. So if you are going to learn any programming language, I'm not talking about only Python.
Okay. Hey.
If you are Mallika, Arjun, can you please mute you guys? If you are going to learn any programming language, either it's a Python, it's a C language, it's C++, Java, .NET, any programming language, what you should know in that programming language, what are the input function, from which function we can take the input from the user. You should know the variables. Memory means variables. There will be a variable will come in the picture. And who is going to perform the operation? So operator is going to perform the operation. So you should know the operators and which function will use to produce the output. So we need to know the output function. So these are the four major attributes that you should know to write a program in any programming language. If you are talking about the Python, so in the Python, what are the functions? If you're talking about the C, C++, there you should know about the C and C++, what are the input functions. So what are the first thing that is required, that you need to know what is the input function. Then second step, you need to know what is the output function, guys. Then what is the variables? That means memory we are talking. And which type of the memory we are going to reserve. And fourth point that we should know, that is the output function. You got it? So these four things you should know to write a program. You got the point? Hello?
Yes.
Any programming language is there. Either it's C, C++, data structure, any programming language is there. Even it's Java, so you should know the input function, you should know the output function, you should know the variables, or sorry, fourth is the operators. Fourth one is operators. How many operators we have? Right? Okay. So first I'm going to explain the variables. Then after that I will explain the input function, then output function, then at the end I will come into the operators. Okay. If I'm writing here the guys 46, just I mention here the 46. What is the information you are getting about the 46? What is the 46?
46 is a numeric number.
You are just getting a number. That means there is no meaning of right now of this data. We can call it data. Data means what? Data is the meaningless. That means if I'm going to store something in my one movie in the pen drive right now, I have one movie. So that is not information, that is the data. Suppose you have a pen drive and in that pen drive there is one memory, means one movie is there. How you can play, guys? one videos clip or one movie is there, how you can play? Hello?
True.
There is one pen drive, you have one pen drive there, you have some important videos or important movies or something like that. So is it possible we can just play with the pen drive, or we need some computer, some applications?
Some application, laptop and some applications we require
So
to
that
run that
means
movie.
from the pen drive, in the pen drive, it's a data, it's meaningless. For us, it's nothing. But when we are going to process, application is going to process, and then after that, it is showing us into the meaningful information. Then after that, we can call it, it's a information. You got the point? So what the application is doing, basically, application is performing the operation on this data, which one is stored into the pen drive, right?
Yeah.
Application is basically going to process the data. Data is into the pen drive. That is a meaningless in the right now. It's a meaningless. Once we are going to process it, then after that we are getting a information. We can call it, it's a process data. Similarly here, 46, it's a data. It's a meaningless. Right now there is no meaning. But if I'm going to represent like this, age 46. Now what it is representing, guys?
Age.
That means it's showing 46 is the age of someone. That means it's now it's an information. You got the point, what I'm trying to tell you guys? So in the memory, if anything is going to store, that is going to store into the bit and byte 0 and 1 or 1 0. Are we able to read this information? No. So that is the data for us. That's the reason people are called, my important data is there. Right? Suppose my hard disk is getting crashed. So what I will tell? My important data was there. That means in the hard disk, it's a meaningless. When I'm going to process it, then after that, we can call it, it's a information. You got the point? So in the memory, it's a data, but when we are going to process it, it's called the information. So this one is the information right now. Suppose I'm just going to mention ABC. What is the meaning of this one?
Nothing.
Nothing is there. But if I'm just going to put like this, now it looks like ABC is the name of someone, right? So first we need to understand which kind of the data we have. So which kind of the data we have, guys? If you're talking about talking with the user, please enter the data. So he can enter the data into the number format, right? He can enter the data into the decimal format. He can enter the data into the string format. So there is three type of the data, right? Again, I'm telling you guys, we are learning here the Python as a network engineer point of view. We are not learning the Python as a software developer, right? So this is my data. It is in what is the format? It's a number. Which one is going to represent integer? And if you're talking about this one is the decimal format. So we are going to represent into the
Float.
It's a decimal. And we are going to represent into the float. Last one is Mallikarjun, please mute yourself, bro. ABC, that is
String.
a set of character, basically. Not a single character, it's a multiple character. So we can call it set of character. We can call it, it's a string, right? So whatever the value is going to enter by the user, there will be a three format. What can be the format of the data? Either it can be a number, either it can be an integer, right? It's a number, that means integer. Either it can be into the decimal format, like the 10.5, it's a decimal. 19.5, it's also decimal. 19.260 something, it's a decimal. If I'm going to mention like Punit, XYZ, ABC, these all are the string. You got the point? So this is my data type, basically. What we can call it, it's a data type. Anyone have any confusion, guys? Till data point to understand
So,
the data type? Yeah.
So an IP address will be considered under which data type?
String. We are going to consider into the string.
String.
Yeah. But once we learn the network automation, there we have one package that we need to import. There we can store into the IP address format. The data we can store into the IPv4 address format. If the user is not going to enter in that format, it will throw the error.
Okay.
Okay. So right now the IP address which one we are going to enter, that we consider as a string. You got the point?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we are talking about the variables. What is this? Suppose, guys, one more thing. To write the Python program, we have a multiple track. We can install the Python. We can use the PyCharm. We can install the Python ideally directly. We can use the Visual Studio also. So I'm just going to use the Visual Studio. Okay. So you can see now. Just I'm going to start with the basic program. So it's very easy. You just need to install the Python, and Python, from where you can download it, python.org. From there you can download the Python, and Visual Studio you can download it, right? And just need to install like a simple application. Got it? So just move into the day one. A equals to 10, B equals to 20, and C equals to what I'm going to write, A plus B. I'm just going to print C. What I should get the result, guys?
30.
30. I believe it's a very basic program. You guys are comfortable with this one. We are getting 30. Okay. So let me explain this program now. What is the A, guys?
Variable.
Variable. B is also?
B and C
Variable.
variables.
And C is also?
Variable.
So logically what I'm doing, I'm just reserving the 3 memories. Variable means nothing. It's just going to reserve the memory. That's it. And we are going to access that memory by the name. So we have reserved 3 memory, and we are accessing those memory by the name. The name is called A, that name is called B, and that name is called C, right? What is the value we are assigned inside the A, guys?
10.
Okay. Correct. What is the value inside the B?
20.
20. And C equals to?
10 plus
A
20.
plus B. A plus B means what? I'm just accessing this memory with the name A. I'm accessing this memory with the name B. Inside the A, what is the value? 10. And inside the B, what is the value? 20. So it's going to hold in a variable that is called 30. You got the point? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now we have hold the value. We have performed the operations. And then after that, what we need to do, guys, we need to print the value of C. So which function is required? We need
Print function.
output function. Which
Hmm.
function is required, guys? We
Output
need an
function.
output function. And what is the output function here now? It's
Print.
a print.
Print.
Print is the output function. So whatever the value you are going to print here now, it's printing the C. C is the variable, and what is the value of the C? That is 30. So it's going to print 30. You are getting the point, guys? It's easy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me one thing. What is the plus here now? What is the equals to there now?
Operator.
Operate.
These are the operators. We are coming on the operators back. But these are the operators. These operators is performing the operations on the operand. Operand means what? It's a variables. Under the operand, what can be there, guys? There can be two things. It can be either variable and it can be the constant. Suppose A equals to 10, B equals to 20, and I'm going to write the C equals to A plus B plus 50. Then what will be the output? Then what it will be print, guys?
30 plus 50.
80.
T.
So here, what is the operator? Operator is the plus, right? It's performing the operation. First, it is performing on A and B, and third one is 50. So these are the variables, and this one is constant, right? There is any way the 50 can be changed?
No.
It's a
Constant will
constant.
never change. Variable can be changed during the program, but constant will never change. So what is called operator? Someone is asking, can you please explain the operators? Operators can be performed. Operator can perform the operation on operand. Operand, why I'm not putting here the variables or the constant? Because of it can perform the operation on both. So if I'm talking about the operand, that means I'm talking about both variables and constant both. You got the point? Everyone is getting this one, guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So here equals to plus these all are the operators. I'm coming on back on the operators, and print is the C. Suppose I just want to print the result like this. Sum equals to 30. So what I will do? I just want to print the output like this. So here in the double quote, I will write sum equals to comma C. So it will print sum equal to 30. You can see now. It's printing sum equals to 30. Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Suppose I just want to print. This is my print is my output function. Suppose I just want to print the output like sum of 10 plus 20 equals to sum of 10 and 20, suppose, equals to 30. That means here it should be print the value of A, here it should be print the value of B. So if I'm going to write in this format, sum of A and B equals to, then how it's going to print? You can see now. What it is printing? A and B. It's not printing the value of A and B. What we need to print, guys? We need to print here the value of A, we need to print here the value of B, but it's not going to print like that. It's printing A, B. You got the point? That means whatever the message we are going to put inside the double quote, it's going to print as a string. You got the point? It's not going to change anything. But what actually we are looking for, guys? We are looking for here instead of A, it should be print value of A, it should be print value of B. So what I will write here now, I will use the F stream. F stream, that means inside the string, I'm just going to call the variable. So I will put here the F, and here sum of A instead of, in the curly bracket, I will write the variable. Now it's going to take as a variable. And here, what I can mention? B.
B.
And then after that, we don't need to put the C outside. We can put the C there now. This is not required then. So what it will print down, then it will print sum of value of A, right? Sum of 10 and sum of 20 equals to, it's going to print 30. You getting the point? You can see now. We are getting?
Yes.
So up to this point, guys, up to this one, you have any question? I believe it's okay for everyone.
Yeah, okay.
Anyone have any question? You can ask me.
How do we download the Python software like normal software, right?
Python.org, that will be download, and Visual Studio, you just need to download it.
Okay. So we will download it like a normal software, like next.
Yes. It
will be downloaded.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, what is
I will show you at the end of the session. I will show you from where you can download it. What is the step? Okay.
Sir, what is the F after print in the curly and the bracket?
It's called F stream. F stream we are using if inside the double quote you are just going to print a value of a variable. Otherwise, if you're not going to use the F stream, it will be completely, it will take as a string, as a message. But here we are just going to access the variable. So we have to put here the F string.
Okay. Understood.
If I'm not going to use the F, you can see the output. It's not going to take as a variable. Then it's going to take as a string. You got the point? But
Yes, sir.
if I'm just going to put there the F, then now it's going to take as A, B, C as a variables. Now you can see. Got it? Now you can ask. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
So the F string calls the variables, correct?
F string calls the variable inside the string basically.
Okay.
Okay. Otherwise, if you're not using the F string, what we can do, we can write like this. Let me explain. Sum of, we have to concatenate int A, then plus and int B plus int C. I missed that. It should not be int. It should be str. Str. It's a bit lengthy, right? Compare than that one.
We have to specify the data type.
Why we are specified? We are getting the same output.
Yeah.
What is the type of A?
Type of A, as per the input, it is
Integer, right?
Integer. Yeah.
And what is this? This is a string. So string and integer, we can't be concatenate together. Got it?
Okay. For the concatenation purpose.
Concatenation we are doing. So sum of, here we are converting the A into the string. A is equal to 10. So it's just going to convert. Plus, this is my string again. So it's a, and we are concatenating the string. So it's a bit difficult compared than that one, right? So that's the reason I'm using the F string. Okay, so print F string, sum of A and B equals to C, right? So here, what you can ask the question, C is the capital, it should be small. What you can ask the question, guys, Punit, here A and B value is the fixed now, right? We want to make it, means it, what should be happen? It should be take it from the user. You got the point? A and B, it should be not fixed. It should be asked with the user on the runtime. So what I will do? I need to know the input function also. As I told you in the beginning, what are the requirement? Now we are not using the input function. We are just holding the value in a variable and we are just processing with the operation and we are producing the output, right? Now what we want to do, guys, we want to perform the, take the input from the user and then after that we want to perform the operation on that, right?
Yeah.
So we need input function also as well. What we can do? I'm just going to use
A is equal to input.
This is my input function.
And the curly braces.
Enter the first.
Enter the value of A. Enter the first number.
Then input. Enter the
second number.
Second number. This is just a message. Which one will come on the output? If I'm not going to put this one, then message will not come on the running time. Then after that, C equals to A plus B, I'm just going to print it.
It will ask the input during runtime.
It will ask the input means value during the runtime. I'm just going to enter the, suppose 100 and then 200. What the output I should get, guys?
300.
Get 300, but I will not get 300. What I will get? I will get 100, 200. You can see.
It is not doing the sum, it is doing the concatenation.
Because of input function, input is the input function. Using that, we can take the input from the user. So what it is going to do, it's showing some error. Let me save, let me run now. 100 and 200. What I'm getting? Why it is happening, guys? Just try to understand. Input is a function. Which one is going to take the input from the user keyboard? So that means we are just going to enter from the keyboard. Whatever we are going to enter, that is going to take as a string. So it's going to assign into the A. So what will be the data type of A here, guys? It will be become a string. So it looks like A is holding in double quote 100. You got the point? B data type is also. C, if you are just going to add A plus B. So what is the data type of A? That is string. And what is the data type of B? That is also string. So what will be the data type of C? That will be also a string. So it's just concatenating two strings. So it's showing the 100, 200. You can see now. If I'm just going to print it, print type A, what is the type of A? Then type B, what is the type of B? Sorry. And then type C. What is the type of C? And then I'm running this program. Let me enter 10 and 20. What is the class of A, guys? That means what is the type of A? String. What is the type of B? String. Then what will be the type of C? It's also string. Right? So that's the reason we are getting 10, 20 like this. So what we can do, whatever the value is going to enter by the user, I'm just going to convert into the integer. I will write inside the function int. Now whatever the value will be entered by the user, that will be converted into the integer. Int. You got the point, guys?
Yes.
Then if I'm going to run this program, let me run it. 100 and 200, we are getting the result. 300, and what is the type of this one? You are getting the point?
Yes.
So here what basically we are doing, guys, we are just converting whatever the value is going to enter by the user, that value we are converting into the integer. You got the point? So if user is going to enter 300, so it's going to take as a string, but using the int we are converting to the integer. So A is going to getting a value. What is the value of the A, guys? That is 300. That is the integer type. So what will be the type of A? That will be integer. You got it? Either what we can do, we are not going to convert here the int. I'm just removing there now. Now tell me the type of A, B, and C, guys. It will be string. A will hold a value that will be also a string. B is going to hold a value that is also a string. And C is going to add the two strings, so it will be also a string. Okay. So I'm not going to convert it type cost here now. If you are going to convert one value means string to integer, that is called type costing. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put here now int A plus int B. So that means what I'm doing, guys, I'm just converting the value of A into the integer, and then I'm converting the value of B into the integer. And where I'm going to hold, I'm just going to hold into the C. So tell me one thing, type of C, what will be the type of C?
That will also
Integer.
hold the integer.
That is integer. But what will be the type of B?
Integer.
No,
Integer.
string. Because of here, if I'm converting, that means I'm A data type will change. It will be integer. But here I'm not changing the A and B. I'm just changing the value of A and B. A and B is still string.
Yes.
I'm just changing the value of A and B. So you can see there now. The type of A will be string, type of B will be string, but the type of C will be integer. Let me put that the 70 and 40. Sorry. What will be the type of A?
String.
Type of B, that is also string, but the type of C, that is
Integer.
You got the point?
Sir, why it is taking as string, since we are giving the input as an integer,
Sunil.
it's by default it's an integer.
if I'm giving the input here, what doesn't matter you are entering the number or you are entering the string.
String.
What is the type of input? Input is a function, right?
Yeah.
It will be always return a string. You got the point?
Okay.
So input is a function which one is defined by the system already. We are not defining it. It's defined by the system. It will be always return string. You got the point? So even if you are going to enter the 300, then still it will be returned as a string. So that means it's returning like this. It's returning 300 in this form, and that means it is a string. So A is going to hold 300. So the A type of A is going to convert into the string. You got the point?
Hmm.
B equals to, suppose you are going to enter 200. So B equals to, it's taking like this. So that means there is a two variables A and B. That type is string, and what is the value inside that? That is 300, and that is, but these are the string, right? It's not a number. It's considering as a string. Then here C equals to, I'm writing C equals to. So converting the value of A, whatever the value is there, 300, we are converting into the integer. You got the point? So it's now
So,
300 and plus 200. So both are the integer. Now it's going to add, then C type will be a value of C is the 500, and what will be the type of C? It's going to hold the value type of integer. So type of it will be a integer. But here we are not changing A and B. A and B is still string. We are just changing their value, converting their value into the integer. But if I'm going to put here the int, that means A data type will change itself. You got it?
got it. So input should always be a string.
Input will be always a string. Yeah.
Okay,
That I'm
got it.
trying to see.
Okay, got it, Punit.
Until we convert it. And when we convert it,
Until
it's not a
yeah.
string.
it's not converted. Yeah. It will
Yeah, got
always
it.
be a
Exactly. Got it.
And so one more question. The int, that's a function.
that
That's
is a
considered
function.
a function.
That is int is the function.
Okay, I understand. Thank you.
Input is a function. Print is the function. Similarly, int is the function to convert a string into the integer. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Anyone have any question till the point, guys? You can ask me. Punit, I didn't get this part. My point is today for the today class, guys. I just for today for class purposes, guys. I just want to explain these four things clearly so that you should be able to write a normal program in the Python, right? Once you are able to write a normal program in the Python, guys, I'm giving you the guarantee. Network automation is nothing. It's very easy. If you are able to write a program in the Python, that's it.
Punit, I have a doubt. What's the purpose of F over here?
Sorry?
What's the purpose of F? Can you? Yeah, over here.
Yeah.
Print F. I didn't get that. I mean, I guess I missed that.
If I'm just removing the F, print, let me explain the print function. Print is an output function, right? It's an output function. That means whatever the things you are going to print inside the print box. So if I'm just going to put there the hello, so what it will print? Once you are going to run the program, it will print on the output screen.
Yeah.
Hello, right? Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Inside
Yeah.
the double quote, you can just put your message. That is a string, right?
Yeah. Got it.
So there is a two variable. A equals to B, A equals to 10, and B equals to 20. If suppose I'm going to print A, then what it will print? Will print 10.
The value
If
of
I'm going
A.
to print B, then it's going to print
20.
20.
20.
Okay. And another variable is suppose C equals to A plus B. Then I'm just going to print C. Then what it will print?
The total value of A plus B,
A plus B. That is going to print
30.
30. Great. But if I'm going to print sum equals to. So this is my message, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this that means what I'm telling you.
Need a sum of
Telling
C.
this?
Okay.
Sorry. Sum equals to. So this is my message for output screen, and this is the variable. So it will print
Variable.
sum equals to C equals to 30.
30.
Right? It will print like this. But I just want to print like this. Sum equals to sum of A and B equals to C. But here it should be the value of this variable. That means it should be print like this. Sum of A and not A, it should be 10 and 20 equals to what it should be print? 30. You got the point?
Yeah, got it.
So if I'm just going to write in this format, then what will happen? It is not going to take as a variable. It's going to take as a message, right? Print. If I'm just going to print sum of A and B equals to C, so it's not going to print the value of any of the variable. It will be print the message sum of
Sum of A and B.
A and B equals to C. It will print like this. Got it? But you need a value of the A, B, and C, right?
Yeah.
So what you will be do? You will be just
Do add F.
you'll be using
Add F over there.
string.
Okay.
Here will be called the F string. It's called, and A will be put into the curly bracket. So it's going to take as a as a variable. You got the
Okay.
point?
Yeah.
And B, it's going to take as a B as a variable, and C, it's going to take as a C as a variable. So once it's going to run, then it will print the value of A on the output. Sorry, guys. Output screen, and B as a variable, and C equals to 30. You got the point?
Yeah, I got it.
So it's going to print.
I have a call.
Yeah.
So anytime you print a string, it's going to print out just the message.
Yes, if you want to print something in the inside the string, a variable inside the string, this is your complete message. But in the inside the message, you are just going to call the value of the variable. So you have to put the F string.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it?
Thank you.
Everyone is okay with this now? Okay, great.
Yeah.
So how we are going to take the input, then we are holding into the memory, means we are holding into the variable, and then after that we are processing, we are performing the operations using the operators. Then we are holding again the output into the variables, and we are producing the output using the output function. So what is the input function here, guys? In the Python, we have an input function input, and what is the output function? That is print. Got it? So we have the input function. So if you are going to learn any programming language, first you should know about what is the input function there, what is the output function, and then what is the variable, and then what is the operators. So we are going to discuss now the operators, right?
Well,
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a question. When you print variables, you don't have to put quotations on variables, right? Inside of the print function.
Yeah, if you are just going to print a variable, then you don't need to put the double quote. It's just going to take as a variable.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Yes.
So we are just going to discuss about the operators. Operators, how many operators we have, guys? Plus, you use the plus one. What is the plus one? Plus one is the, it is an operators, right? Which type of the operators? It will be come into the arithmetic operators. You got the point? So we have multiple type of the operators. Got it? So here, guys, before going to start the operator, we should take a 10-minute break. Okay. Then we'll back and we will start the discussion on the operators. How many types of the operators we have, how we can utilize them. Okay. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
8:57.
Okay.
Will again start at 9:10. So it's a 13-minute break.
That's good.
Okay. So you can just take a
Okay.
coffee break or tea break.
Thank you.
Break, anything that you want. Okay. We'll back after 13 minutes.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Sorry, I was on mute. And what is the operand? So operand is basically, there is two things. One is variable and
Constant.
constant. What is the first operator? That is called arithmetic operators. Like addition,
subtraction,
subtraction,
division, multiplication.
division, and one more operator that is called remainder operators. What is called?
Remainder operator.
So I believe you guys all know the plus, means the plus, minus, multiplication and division. But what is the use of the remainder operators? Anyone have any idea?
Percentage, right?
It's not going to calculate the percentage. It's called remainder operators. Okay. Suppose I'm writing A equals to 10 remainder 4. That means if you are going to divide 10 by 4, so how many times it's going, guys? It's going 2 times, right? And what is the remainder we are getting? It's a 2.
2.
Got it? So this is called remainder. So here what will the value of A? A will be a 2. Suppose I'm writing A equal to 13 remainder 5. Then what will be the value of A? 3. Right? If I'm going to use A equals to 12 remainder 2, then
0.
right? So remainder operator always will return the remainder. So that means remaining value. There is a divide. This value you are going to divide by this. So what will be the remaining value will be there? That will be returned into the variables. You got the point?
Yes.
Okay. So arithmetic operators always work from left to right. It's work from left to right. You got the point? Left to right means what? If I'm writing C equals to A plus B plus D, right? A equals to suppose 10, B equals to, this is A and B equals to suppose 20.
सर बैकग्राउंड में बहुत सारा नॉइज आ रहा है सर.
Guys, please mute yourself if you're not talking here. Okay? And D equals to suppose 30. So what it will do? First, it will be add value of A and B. It's a 10 plus 20. It's a 30 now. Then after that, it will be add the value of D. So it's going, flow is like left to right always it works. And it also follow the which rules, guys? Board-Moss rule. If suppose there is a multiplication, so before going to apply the addition, it will perform the multiplication. Board-Moss rules, it will follow. You know the Board-Moss, right? Bracket of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Got it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. The next operators, which one we are going to discuss? That is relational operators. Right? Like greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, equals to, and not equal to. It's always also work left to right, and it's always return a Boolean value. Boolean value. Either it can be a true or false. You got the point? Just try to understand. Suppose C equals to 10 and I'm writing B equals to C is greater than 5. So tell me one thing, this condition is true or false?
False.
How it's false? C equals to 10 and C is greater than 5. So it's a true, right?
It's true.
Yes. True.
10 is more than 5, condition is true. So it will return true. And what will be the data type of B, guys?
Boolean.
It will be a Boolean.
Boolean.
So it will be hold true. So that means Boolean data type will always, just like integer a data type, string a data type, right? Similarly, Boolean is also a data type, but it can be only hold either true or false. So what will be the value of B? That is true. You got the point? So it's my relational operator. Suppose I'm just going to write B equals to C is equals to 5. And what is the value of C? That is 10. Then what will be the value? What is the value of B, guys?
False.
False.
It will be a false. Reason? So there is a, this one is also the relational operator. 10 is not equal to 5. You got the point? 10 is not equal to 5. But if the same situation, if I'm going to write B equals to C is not equals to 5, then what will be the value of B? It will be a true, right? So this is my relational operator. Relational operator always also it does work from left to right, and it always return Boolean values. You can see now. Just let me show you the lab also. A equals to 10 and B equals to A is greater than 5. I'm just going to print B. So it should be print true. What we are getting? We are getting true. Everyone is okay with this?
Yes.
Suppose I'm just putting here the A equals to 5 should be false. If I'm just putting A is not equals to 5, then should be true. You got it? And if you are going to print type B, so you can see there now, B is always a Boolean data types. Got it?
Yes.
So this was the second operators. Now the third operators is, guys, that is logical operators. It's the logical operators and or and not. It's always left to right. And it's also return a Boolean value. What it's written, guys? A Boolean value. What is the purpose of this one? To make the concatenation of the multiple. To if you want to concatenate, means there is a multiple condition that you want to check, so you can use the logical operators. You got it? Suppose I'm just going to put C equals to 10 and B equals to, I'm just going to put there now, C is greater than 5 and C is less than or equal to 20. Tell me one thing, guys, what will be this condition? It's a true or false?
The first condition is true.
It's a true. Okay.
Second condition also true.
Second is
condition-
false.
Both are true. Both are true.
No,
Right?
it's false. Is it
How,
true?
how it's false, Sunil?
Because it is showing the equal also.
Less than or equal to.
Okay.
If I'm using this symbol now, that means greater than or equal to. If
Okay.
I'm using this symbol, this is less than or equal to. If I'm using this symbol now, that means not equal to. And if I'm using this symbol, that is equal to.
Okay.
Got it?
Understand.
So both conditions are true. And which logical operators we are using, guys? We are using the AND operators, right? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
We are using the AND operators, right? So AND operator, what did we do? If all the conditions, right now we are using the two conditions, might be there be a multiple conditions.
Both the condition is true.
If all the conditions are true, then the result will be true. If you are using the OR operators, then any one
Any
of
of
the condition is true, then it will.
true. True.
So what is the assumption? How you can identify, guys? Basically, the AND operator is just searching one false. If any one is false, the answer will be a false. OR operator just searching one true. If any one of the condition is true, then result will be a true. If I am using here the AND, then it's true. Suppose in the same situation, what I'm going to use, C equals to 10 and B equals to A is greater than, sorry, C is greater than, it's a C, guys. C is greater than 5 or not or AND operator I'm using. C is less than 8. So tell me one thing. This condition, what will be the result? There is, it's a C, you can consider C. So it's a true. And there is false.
So yeah,
So what
then
is the
equal to
value of
false.
B?
False.
Value of B is equal to false. You got the point? Okay. But instead of AND, if I'm using OR,
Then it will become true.
True.
OR is just searching if any one condition is true, then output will be true.
Yeah,
Right?
at least one condition should be satisfied, then it will come as
Yes.
true.
And
in
AND
the
operator,
AND operator,
if
both
any
should be satisfied.
all should be satisfied. So if any one condition is getting false, then it will be false. Using the AND operation, right? So all conditions should be satisfied. If I'm using the NOT, suppose before this one, you are using the OR, so what will be the result, guys? It will be true. If I'm using before that the NOT operators, that means how I'm going to use C equals to 10. And I'm using B equals to NOT C is greater than 5. What will be the result of this one, guys? What will be the result of this one?
False.
It will be a true, right?
Yes, basically the not using
Then
not
NOT
operator.
will return this, reward this answer. Then it will make it. So NOT is just reverting the answer. Then B equal to false will be.
All edge. All
Suppose
reverse answer.
and I'm using C is less than or equal to 10. Then this is true. This is
False.
right. Then true and false. What the AND will return?
False.
False. But what the NOT will do?
True.
Will make it true. You got the point? So we have a 3 logical operator AND, OR, and NOT. It will also work from left to right.
Right.
Okay. Okay. The last operator is that is assignment operators. Assignment operators. That is equal to. This is only my assignment operator. It's always work from right to left. It always work from right to left. Suppose you are just going to put this one. C equals to 10. So this is my assignment operator. What it is going to do, guys? Whatever the
Assign
value
10 to
is
C.
there in the right hand side, that is going to assign to the left hand side variable. You got it? So who is assigning? This one. Suppose I'm writing A equals to B plus C and B equals to 10 plus C equals to 20. So what will happen there now? 10 plus 20, it's a 30. Got it? So 10 plus 20. Who is adding this value, guys? 10 plus 20. So it's adding by the arithmetic operators. And which operators is going to assign this value into the A? So A is also a variable. That means it's allocated a memory. Inside the A, what is the value we are going to push, guys? We are going to push the value 10 plus 20. It's a 30. You got the point? Hello? So assignment operator is that operator which one is just assigning the right hand side value into the left hand side variable. Left hand side can't be a constant. We can't be right like this 10 equals to A. Right? Because why we can't be right like this, guys? Otherwise, if the general mathematics, what we can write? We can write A equals to 10. So we can write 10 equals to A also, right? We can write or not? In the general mathematics.
No.
In general mathematics, we can write. But here in the programming, we can't be right. Reason? It's assignment operator. It's always assigning the right hand side value to the left hand side variable. So if it is a variable, so we can't be assign a variable into a constant. We assign the constant in a variable. Got it? So if I'm going to write this statement, I will get an error. Everyone is getting the point. Hello?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yeah, good.
Okay. So guys, I know you guys are getting bored because of it's a very basic Python we are learning that is not related to our network, right? But it's a required, guys, for the network automation. That's the reason we are covering here now. Up to this part, you guys are okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm just going to write a simple program. Write a program, input the marks of 5 subjects and calculate the total marks. So what should be the program, guys? Suppose I'm just going to put marks equal to, subject 1 equal to, this is my variable, int input, enter the marks for first student, first subject. The same line you need to copy and paste. What is the marks? This is first, this is second, third, fourth, and fifth. I'm not giving the subject name, and it's a fifth. Then after that, what I need to do, it's a total marks equal to subject 1 plus subject 2 plus subject 3 plus subject 4 and plus subject 5. And what I will do, guys, I will print your total marks is I'm just printing here now total marks. Let me run this program. Subject 1, the marks is suppose 70, 80, 85, 90, 56. What is the total marks? 381. Is it correct? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. Now we need to calculate the percentage, total percentage. So how we can calculate, guys? We can declare a variable percentage. And what is the formula to calculate the percentage, guys?
Obtain marks by total marks multiply by 100.
Obtain marks to multiply by 100. So logically, I don't know why my writing is not working. It's a total mark. Suppose I'm writing TM multiply by 100 and divided by total marks. That is the formula, right? To get a percentage. Hello?
Yes, that's correct.
Yes.
So what we can do, if I'm going to divide by this one, so we can write total marks divided by 5, then I will get the percentage.
Yes.
Right? So just I'm going to write this one. It's a total marks divided by 5, print and your percentage score is this is PR. Save this one, run this now. Now I'm going to run the same one. 80, 70, 85, 90 and 56. The same score might we will be get. And what is the percentage?
72, 76.
In the same program, what we need to write? And also calculate the percentage and print their result. The result is pass or fail. If his percentage is more than 60, then pass. Otherwise, fail. Now we need to check the either is pass or fail. So how we can check it? We need to check the percentage. Right? So what we can do? If I'm printing pass and I'm printing fail. So we have a two statement, fail and pass, right? So tell me one thing, if I'm writing this way, so it will be print both one, fail and pass both it will be print, right? Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'm just
In
going to
this
run
case,
this
we can
program.
use if else.
It is going to print 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. It's printing pass and fail both, right? So that means we have a two statement, but only what is our requirement, guys? Both the statements should not be executed on same time. Either it should be execute, either it should be execute. In the
Yeah, if percentage
circumstances,
is more than 33%, then it will be pass.
60, 60 I mentioned. So it should, the percentage is more than 60%, then it should be
Pass.
pass, otherwise
Otherwise, it is fail.
fail. Got it? So what I will do, I am just going to use the if statement. What I will do, I will write if, sorry, not there, if percentage is greater than or equal to 60, not equal to, because of I mentioned more than 60, then it should be print pass. So this print statement should not be in the same line, it should be indentation. That means it should become inside the if. That means this statement only will execute if this condition is true. You got it? Then only this statement will execute. If this condition is getting false, then it should be execute fail. So what we can do, we can put this statement inside the else. You got the point, guys? Now the both statement is not going to execute. Either the first statement will execute, either the second one. Either what you can message print here now. Congratulations. You pass the exam. Otherwise, what it should be print? Sorry, you failed the exam. Better luck next time. Got it? Let me run this one. 60, 70, or 80, 90, 70, 65. Your total marks is 365 and your percentage is, your score is 73. And what should be happen? Congratulations, you passed the exam. Now, if I'm going to run the same program, now 56, 55, 53, 65, and 48. Your total marks is 277 and your percentage score is 55.4. Sorry, you failed the exam. Better luck next time. You got it? So this is my if else statement. You are getting the point, guys. So if else statement, when it is required, guys, when you have a multiple statement and those statements should be executed in the under the particular circumstances, so you should write into the if else. Otherwise, for these lines, we are not writing any if else statement. That these lines will always execute. But this line only will be executed when if this condition is getting true. Then only this line will execute. This line will execute only in which case? If this condition is false. You got the point?
Yes, sir.
So here, which operators?
Sir,
we are using the relational operators. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, if you take out the integer int function out of the first 5 lines, what would happen with the output?
Then it will be going to consider as a string, right?
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
throw
And
us the error. You can't be divide the string by the number, right? So you
Okay.
get the
Yeah,
error
yeah.
in this line also, because of you are dividing the string, because of it is now going to consider as a string. Got it?
Yes, I got it.
You are going to divide this string. This is the string by the number. You'll be get the error here also, and here also you can't be compare the string with the number. Got it? So there also you will get the
Yes,
error.
sir.
So that is the syntax error basically.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else? Do you have any question till the point, guys? Hello.
Nothing.
The next one is, suppose I'm just going to ask a simple program. Write a program, input a number, and print that number is even or odd. So what will we do? Num equals to int. Num is the variable, int is the function. Inside the int function, we are going to call another function, that is input. What we are going to take the input, enter the first number. This is just a message. You can put anything there. First, enter the numbers, not first number. And what I will do,
If statement.
just like okay. I will use the if statement. If num remainder
Num remainder 2 is equal to 0.
to 0, then it should be print
Then it's a even number, else it's a
odd number.
odd number. Yes.
Even number, right? Otherwise, should be print
Odd number.
it's odd number. So now you have a two statement, and both should be not execute on the same time, right? It should be execute the first one or the second one.
Yeah.
Here, if I'm
If
just going
first
to
one is true, then it will not check the else statement.
else statement, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The same program also we can mention not equal to. If I'm just going to put, then it should be odd, right?
Yeah.
So odd number, and this one is
Even.
even. The program can be just upon. So if I'm just going to put 10, it's an even number. If I'm going to put 5, it's a odd number. Even what I can do, I can declare another variable a equals to what we can do. Num remainder 2 equals to I can just put 0, and here I'm just going to put a. So what the a is going to put, keep their value, guys. It's even now. It's a odd. So if I'm going to put this statement, what the a is going to hold? If the number is 10, then it will be a is hold will true, right? So if A is true, that means I'm asking here, I'm just informing if it is true, then it should be print even. Otherwise, it should be print odd. The same program we can write into the multiple way. Right? It's a 10, its number is even. If it's a 5, the number is odd. You got it, guys? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Now the next thing is another program. Write a program, input a number, and check the number is divisible or not by 3 and 5 both. You are getting the point? Number is divisible by 3 or not. Suppose I'm just going to enter the 15. So number is divisible by 5 and 3 both.
Yes.
If I'm going to enter 15, if I'm going to enter the next number that can be divided by 3 and 4, 5 both, guys. 45?
20.
No, 20 is only divided by 5. 20 is not divided by 3. We just need to check the number is either divisible by 3 and 5 both. Right? So what I can do in that case, I have to use the logical operator also. What I will do? If num remainder 3 is equals to 0, that means that number is divided by 3. And num remainder 5 is equal to 0, then it's divided by 5. So print this is a common number which can be divided by 3 and 5 both. Else, what should be print? Should be print.
It's not divide.
This is not a
Not divisible.
common number which is
Common number. Divisible by.
is divisible by both. Three and 5, or any one of them, or leave it now. 3 and 5. That's it. That is a message. Just that's it. So now, if I'm going to enter, I'm just going to hit enter 15. It's divisible by. If I'm going to enter 9, this is not a common number which is divisible by 3 and 5 both. You got the point?
Yes, sir.
Everyone have any question till the point, guys?
Are we gonna go over loops?
Sorry?
I said, are we gonna go over loops?
No, today we are not going to cover the loop. Loops I will cover, but in the next week. Still,
Okay.
if else is not finished yet. In the if else also there is another flavor of the if else, that is the ladder, and that is the nested if else statement. Then after that we'll jump on the loops.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So minimum 2 more week I need to finish your Python basics. 2 to 3 weeks. Then after that we'll jump on the network automation actually. Up to this point, do you have any question?
No.
Is it clear? Again, I'm telling you guys, the programming is just about, you just need to do the practice. And I'm not telling you just learn according to the developer point of view, but at least for each section, such simple program first you need to perform. Then after that, at least 1 or 2 program you need to perform by the if-else statement. Similarly, once we will start the loop, so 1, 2 or 3 programs you need to perform by the loop also, so that you just get an idea what is the if-else statement, what is the loop, how we can use this one into the automation. Syntax, you need to be familiar with the syntax. That's our purpose. Got it? Okay. Next is ladder if-else statement. What is the ladder if-else? Write a program. WAP means write a program. Check the number is less than 100 or it's between 1012 to 200 or it's between 2012 300 400 or it's more than 400. You got the point? So what we need to write there now in that case? Print num int input in the same program just going to write now. Enter the number. What I need to check? Tell me one thing. If num is less than or equal to 100, what it should be print? Should be print less than 100. Then elif. If I'm just going to put else, so that means if this condition is going to false, you don't need to check the any other condition, right? Hello? Else means what? If this condition is getting false, you don't need to check anything else. You just need to move into the else, and whatever the statement is there inside the else, you just need to execute that.
Correct.
Right? But here it's not there. We just need to check the condition as well. Pramod is there or not? Pramod is not there. Okay. So what we need to do? Elif. I'm just going to check one more condition. What is the condition? If num is less than
100.
200.
200, yes.
If this condition is true, false, that means number is more than 100. Either it can be the 150, either it can be the 170, either it can be a 250, right? Anything is there which is more than 100, then this condition will false, right? It will be jump into the elif. That means else if basically. Elif means else if num is less than or equal less than 200, that means number is, if the number is 150 or 170, then this condition will be true. If it is more than 200, then this condition will also false. You got it? So if this condition is true, then that means number is between 100 to. So what it should be print? It should be print number is between 1012 to 200. Otherwise, elif again num is less than or equal to 300. Here also it should be equal to. Then it should be print two 2012 300. Then elif (400) should be print or else number is more than 400. Got it? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
So now if I'm going to run this program, if I'm going to enter the 350, number is between, because of if I'm going to enter the 350, what will happen, guys? Tell me one thing, the first condition will true or false? This one.
False.
Be false?
False.
350 is less than or equal to 100? No.
False.
So it's a false. So it will be jump into the elif. It will check the another condition. This is also false.
Yes.
Then it will jump into the next one. This condition. It is also false.
Yeah.
Then it will jump into this one. This is the true, and it will print this message and it will be out of the program. It's not going to jump into the else statement. You got the point?
Good.
If I'm just going to enter the 450, then what will happen?
Else statement. Number
Then
is more than
it will be into the else statement. You got the point?
Yeah.
Everyone is okay? So this is the ladder if else statement, guys. Next one is the nested. So I believe nested we should discuss in the next class, or shall we discuss now?
These are all conditional statements, right?
Yeah, if else statement, these are just or. If the not, yeah, you can consider or. If any one of the condition is getting true, it is not going to jump on the next one. Got it?
yeah.
Yes, yes.
So tell me, guys, shall we discuss the nested if else now? Nested means if within the if. Hello?
Yeah, we can.
So there is one program for the nested if else. Let me complete this one. Then after that one, our if else statement will finish. We have write a program, input the 3 numbers, and check which number is greater. right? So how we can write, guys? Num1. Okay, just before coming on this program, I'm coming on back on this one also. If we discuss this one, right? It's a divisible by 5 or 3 or not, right? Hello?
Yeah.
So what we prepare this program for this one? We use num equals to int input, enter the first number, enter the number basically, where it is going to store in the num. Right? So what we mentioned, guys, for this one, if num remainder 3 equal to 0 and num remainder 5 equals to 0, then it should be print number is divisible by
3 and 5.
3 and 5 both. Right? Else, what we print?
Number is not divisible by 3 and 5.
Okay. So this is the program that we discussed. In the same program, what is the condition, guys? Here, what we are checking? Number is divisible by 5 or 3 or not, right? We need to check. Write a program, input a number and check the below condition. Conditions and print the message accordingly. Right? First one. It's a divisible by. If it is divisible by both, then print divided by. By 3 and 5 both, then message, what should be print the message? It's divisible by both 3 and 5. This is the message. Second condition,
is not divisible
by
right?
3 only. What should we print?
It is divisible by 3.
Divisible by
3.
3 only. Right? Third, the same condition.
If the number is divisible by 5 only, then message is divisible by 5 only.
And fourth one,
If number is not divisible by both 3 and 5.
yes. Divisible by 3 and 5. Then message, it's not divisible by either 3 or 5. You got the point? And you are not allowed to use the logical operator here now. So tell me one thing. In the same program, the first program, if you are talking, if you are not allowed the logical operators, which one is the logical operator there, guys? And if you're not allowed the logical operators, then how you can perform this task? The previous message, I'm coming on this one, the previous program. Nested if else means what? If inside the if. Nested means if inside the if. What I will do, if this condition is the number is divided by 3, then what it should be do now? Let's check one more condition. If num is divided by 5 equals to 0, then it should be print number is divided by 3 and 5 both, or what it should be print, else print number is divisible by 3 only. That's the message. Otherwise, in else, what we are taking now? Elif, num, or I'm just coming into the else, and inside the else also I'm checking num remainder 5 equals to 0. So what it should be print? It should be print number is divisible by 5 only. Otherwise, else print number is not, it's not divisible by either 3 and 5. You are just going to copy and paste it. So you guys are getting this program or not? Just let me know first. Hello? The same program, which one? This is the message, right?
Yeah.
We prepare via the nested if else without using any logical operator. First step, what I'm doing? I'm just taking the input. Where is the input, guys? In num.
Num.
If num remainder 3 is 0, that means that number is divisible by, suppose I'm just taking an example, its number is 15. So tell me one thing, this condition will true? Hello?
Yes.
If this condition is getting true, it will become inside the if. Inside the if, again, there is one more if. What we are checking?
Num 5 equal to
If this condition is also true, that means number is divisible by, because
both.
of here, if it is coming, then only it will become in which case? If the first condition is getting true, right? So if the 15 is there, then this condition will also true.
Yeah.
And this one will also true. Suppose it's not 15, it's 9. So what
Then
will
it's
happen?
going to go into the else.
So this condition will true, but this one will true?
No, false.
No, false. So it will jump into the else statement. In the else, what it is going to print? Divisible by 3 only. So it will, if this condition is true now, then it will never jump into the else statement. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
I have a question.
Yeah, just let me complete. Then after that, you ask the question.
Okay. Okay.
Suppose I'm just going to enter 25. So this condition is getting true?
False.
False. It will jump into the else.
Else state.
Inside the else, this condition is true.
Yes.
So what it will print?
Number is divisible by 5 only.
It will never move into the else one. It should be 3. It should, oh sorry, it's not message print around there now. Yeah, go ahead and you can ask the question now.
Yes, the remainder operator. Could you explain that again? It's what is it?
Remainder operators only just return the remainders. Suppose 9 is there number. So if 9 I'm going to divide it by 3. So what will be the remainder? It will be there. Nothing is there, right? It's completely it's completely divided, right? The remainder is 0.
0.
Okay, so if the 9 is there, so 9 remainder 3, it's 0. The condition is true. Okay. 9 remainder 3, it means any number is there. Suppose there is a 12. I'm just going to divide it by 4. If I'm getting the remainder 0, that means this number is fully divisible by the 4 only. You got the point?
Yeah, yeah.
So you can guys see now this is called if else statement. So this is for your homework, guys. Check the number is which one is greater, and that you need to check it by the logic without using any logical operator. That means nested if else statement.
Sir, when will we get the yesterday's recording and today's recording? I have not
today you'll
received
be
it
getting
yet.
only. You guys just ping me your email ID in the same WhatsApp group where you are added. Okay, I will share the recording before the evening today, and also I will share the one doc for the Python core.
Okay.
So
okay, I'll send you my email after the class.
Sorry.
We already shared our email IDs, right? Do we need to share it again?
Yeah, you need to share it again. Actually, in that same WhatsApp group, you can share it again. I will share with you guys.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else? Do you have any question? So we have finished till the nested if else. Next class, we are going to discuss the data structure. There we are going to discuss about the list, tuples, dictionary. And then after that, I will jump on the loops. Okay, once the loops is finished, then after that, the oops concept we need to discuss, and file handling is the important part that we need to discuss.
Okay.
So most probably I will try to finish in the next 2 weeks the Python basic, means Python foundation you can call it. Then after that we can jump on the network automation.
We will cover this one, as you said, regular expressions also we will cover in this Python, or by going
regular expression I will cover in this Python.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else? Do you have any question? So you guys just can install the Visual Studio. You can download from the. It's a free. You can just download the Visual Studio. And before the Visual Studio, you need to download the Python. You can download it from the python.org. There is directly you'll be get the download option. You can go there and you can download it. And then when you are going to install, guys, it will ask something. Python is there. Yeah. Once you are going to install there now, I have already installed it. So
and
there,
we can use the online compiler as well, huh?
Yes, online compiler also, but it's better you can directly install it. So there, what will be there? Get the option. You'll be get the option for add path. So if you are going to install it first time, you just need to double check both the checkbox. There will be a 2 checkbox. You just need to mark it. Then you need to click on the next. I have already installed, so I'm not getting that option. Got it?
Yeah, so I only checked the path box, the exe Python exe box. I didn't check the one on top. Is that okay?
No, both you can just use. Otherwise, will be create an issue to sync with the Visual Studio. Okay.
How about if I add the extension in the Visual Studio? Would it be okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Then after that, once will be open the Visual Studio, the downside you'll be get the add extension. You can just add the Python extension. Either way, guys, what you can do, you can just watch the videos on the YouTube. There's a lot of video to installation the Python and Visual Studio. It's a very simple step. Okay. So you guys just drop your email ID in the group. What I will do, I will share the recording and that PDF for the Python code. I will share in that same WhatsApp, same drive link.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys. So see you on next week on the same time, guys. Thank you.
So are we going to use the same Zoom link? Or, are
Same
you going
link
to share?
for the every class.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.